Welcome. My name is Katora, and thank you so much for joining me today for this short Vinyasa practice. Before we begin, I will introduce you to some of the props that I have here today. I have a yoga strap, and I also have 2 blocks at the front of my mat. I'm also sitting on a blanket that I will use, right now I'm using it to lift my hips, and I will also use it to cushion my knees. So whenever you are ready, I'm going to start by grounding ourselves in child's pose. Maybe take the blanket and place it down to cushion the knees. If you'd like, you don't have to. We're on our knees, and the knees are going to be as wide as it's comfortable for you. And wide as the mat, maybe wider if that's comfortable. We'll untuck the toes, bring the hips back towards the heels, walk the hands out towards the front of the mat, and then lower the forehead down onto the mat. Just grounding ourselves first before we start our practice today. So whenever you are ready, let's take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. And then sigh it all out the mouth. Nice deep inhale. And again, sigh it all out the mouth. Take another round of breath or 2 on your own. Bringing ourselves not only physically onto the mat, but mentally as well. Maybe you take a few more rounds of breath. If you are ready to start to move, and start to walk the hands over towards the right side of the mat, maybe placing the left hand on top of the right. Noticing the stretch down the left side of the body. And then whenever you are ready, you can start to walk the hands over towards the left side of the mat. Maybe placing the right hand on top of the left. This time noticing the stretch down the right side of the body. And whenever you are ready, walk the hands back towards the center of the mat. Maybe pause here for a bit if you'd like. And slowly start to lift the chest, shift forward. The knees under the hips for tabletop position. And in tabletop position, just make sure that the shoulders are right over the wrists. Hips are right above the knees, and toes can be tucked, or the tops of the feet can be right on the mat if you'd like. Making sure you are comfortable. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Nice straight spine here. We're looking straight down in between the palms. On your next inhale, slowly start. Just drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the gaze for cow. Exhale, you can tuck tailbone round the spine, bring the chin towards the chest for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. One more round just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's go ahead and neutralize the spine here. Now on the inhale, we're gonna lift the right arm nice and high. And exhale, thread it underneath the left arm, lowering the right shoulder down to the mat. Maybe closing the eyes here for a second, taking a nice deep inhale. And a nice deep exhale. Maybe stay here a little longer if you'd like. Or on the next inhale, let's press into that left hand, reach that right arm back up. And exhale to lower it back down to the mat. Other side, inhale, lifting the left arm nice and high. Exhale, thread it underneath the right arm, lowering the left shoulder down to the mat. Taking a nice deep inhale here. And a nice deep exhale. Maybe you stay here a little longer, but if you'd like, and press into that right hand. On the next inhale, lift the left arm nice and high. And exhale, lower it back down to the mat. And whenever you're ready, we're coming back to tabletop. Toes are tucked. Start to bring the hips back towards the heels. Lift the hips. Start to straighten the legs for down facing dog. Once we get to down facing dog, go ahead and do whatever feels good to you right here now. You can pedal out the feet. Bend one knee and extend the opposite heel towards the mat. And just switch a couple of times. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. See how good that feels on the body. If it doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to do it. Always have the option of returning back to the knees if you'd like. But whenever you are ready, let's go ahead and straighten out both legs. Look in between the palms, bend the knees, and walk the hands, the feet up to the hands. Let's go ahead and do a forward fold. Knees can be slightly bent, feet are hip width distance apart. Just go ahead and allow gravity to take over the torso. Grab on the opposite elbows and just sway from side to side if that feels good to you. Whenever you are ready, you can release that grip. Go into a halfway lift, palms around the shins, crown of the head reaches forward. Nice flat back. Exhale, bring back down to our forward fold. On the next inhale, we're pressing into the feet, circling the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing the palms down to the heart. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bend the knees, plant the palms, and let's send the right foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. When we get here, go ahead and plant the right hand down to the mat. Inhale to lift the left arm up. Always have the option of lowering that back knee down if you'd like. Keep it nice and straight. But whenever you are ready, you start to lift those right fingertips off the mat. Maybe just pivot the arms. See how that feels on the body. If that feels okay, go ahead and start to take the gaze over that back hand. See how that feels. You take a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Lower that right hand down. Frame that front foot with both hands. And let's step back to plank pose. And plank poses, make sure the shoulders are right above the wrists. Nice straight line between the shoulders, the hips, and the heels here. Straight down. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, just lower the knees, the chest, and the chin to the mat. Slide the chest through the palms, lower the hips, untuck the toes for cobra. Our modified vinyasa. Whenever you're ready, let's tuck the toes, meet back and down facing dog. Remember, you always have the option of skipping that vinyasa as well. Let's bring both feet together, touch right leg lips nice and high. 3-limb dog here. And exhale, let's bring the right foot in between the palms. From here, if you'd like, and grab onto the blocks. You don't necessarily have to. And then we'll just straighten that front leg. Bring the forehead towards the knee. Nice. Let's inhale. Bend into that right leg. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round. Go ahead and bend in. Back to our low lunge here. Plant the palms and step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching the arms nice and high. Exhale, palms come down to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bend the knees. Plant the palms from the left foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. And always have the option of lowering that back knee down to the mat if you would like. Let's plant that left hand down. Inhale to lift the right arm nice and high. And a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. And on your next inhale, you can start to float those left fingertips off the mat. And just pivot the arms. Whenever you are ready, you can take the gaze over those back fingertips. If you would like, you do not have to. Whenever you are ready, you can take that left hand back down to the mat. Exhale, lower the right hand. We'll step back to plank pose. And shoulders right above the wrists. Nice straight line between the shoulders, the hips, and the heels. And don't forget to breathe. You can either flow through the modified vinyasa, or if you'd like, you can shift forward, shoulders right above the fingertips. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Roll over, toes lift the chest for upward facing dog. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips, down facing dog. And let's bring both feet together, touch, inhale, left leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Grab a block so you can keep the hands on the mat. On the exhale, start to bring the forehead towards that knee as you straighten that front leg. Inhale, bend into that front leg. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. And let's bend into that front leg. Let's step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Let's inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, palms come down to the heart. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into chair pose. Feet can be about hip width distance apart. We'll start to bring the hips towards the heels, chest on the thighs. Make sure the weight is in the heels. We start to reach for it with both hands. Whenever you are ready, the next inhale, go ahead and just lift the torso. Tuck the tailbone, look down. Make sure you can still see those toes wiggling. Knees should be behind the toes here. We're finding a point to focus our gaze. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Maybe lowering the hips just slightly. Just make sure the knees stay behind the toes. Nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. On your very next inhale, go ahead and straighten the legs. And exhale, palms come down to the heart. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms and step back. The right foot, low lunge. Right hand plants into the mat. Inhale to lift the left arm nice and high. Float those right fingertips. Just move the arms. Nice. Maybe you take the gaze over that back hand. Maybe not. If you feel comfortable here, nice straight back leg. You can lower that back hand, flip the front palm and take it up and over the body for exalted warrior. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, just pivoting the arms, placing that right hand back down onto the mat. We're just gonna pivot onto the outside edge of the right foot and we'll step back to plank, side plank. Just reaching nice and high, nice straight line between the shoulders, hips and heels again. Nice deep inhale here. And maybe on the exhale, you take that top arm up and over the body, adding any variations that you would like here. Whenever you are ready, let's come back through plank and then flow through your chosen vinyasa of the moment. Whenever you're ready, let's bring both feet together to touch. Inhale, right leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Maybe grab onto the blocks, maybe not. Exhale, knee to the forehead to the knee, straighten that front leg. Inhale, bending into that front leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And the next inhale, go ahead and bend into that front leg and we'll step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, palms come down to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Send the left foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Left hand plants down. Inhale, we'll lift the right arm nice and high. You float those left fingertips and just move the arms. Maybe take that gaze over the back fingertips if you'd like. You don't have to. And if you feel comfortable here, go ahead and drop that back hand over that back thigh. Flip the front palm and take it up over the body for exalted warrior. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. Now on the exhale, go ahead. Pivot the arms, left hand plants back down onto the mat. And we slowly pivot to the outside of that back left foot, preparing for side plank. We'll take that front foot to meet the back for our side plank. We bring the attention back to the breath. Nice deep inhale here. Maybe exhale and bring that top arm up and over the body. Nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, go ahead and back through plank and flow through your chosen vinyasa of the moment. Whenever you are ready, let's bring both feet together to touch. Inhale, left leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. The next inhale here. And exhale. Straighten that front leg. Inhale to bend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the feet together to touch. And then bring them about hip width distance apart, preparing for chair pose. And then whenever you are ready to bring hips towards the heels, chest on the thighs. Make sure the weight is in the heels as we reach forward with both arms. And just move the torso, tucking the tailbone, maybe lowering the hips just slightly if you'd like. Maybe glance down, make sure you can still see those toes wiggling. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Finding that point in front of you on which to focus your gaze. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. And on your very next inhale, straighten the legs, reach nice and high. And exhale to bring the palms to the heart. Nice, inhale high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bend the knees, plant the palms. Let's send the right foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge, lower that back knee. You grab those blocks if you'd like. If you don't have them, no worries at all. Just place the hands right onto the mat. Shift back, make sure that whatever knee is down, the corresponding hip is right above it. Extend that front leg nice and straight. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. The inhale, lifting the chest, nice straight spine. And exhale, chest towards the toes. Options here can always take the inside hand. Right now it's my right hand to the outside the leg. See how that feels on the body. If that doesn't feel good, you can go back to facing the front of the mat. And always walk the hands back towards that back knee. Trying to balance here, taking the hands to the back, the low back first, maybe interlacing the fingers, pressing that front heel in towards the mat, maybe bowing to the inside of the leg here. Seeing how that feels on the body. Really gets into the hamstrings. Whenever you are ready, slowly start to release. Place the sole of the foot onto the mat. We'll shift forward for lizard. Tuck that back toe, lift the back knee for a second, then just lower it back down, getting our alignment here. The outside hand to the inside of the foot, and shimmy the foot towards the outside of the mat, so it's about a 45-degree angle. Assess the body here, see how it feels. And then, if you'd like, start to lower the chest towards the mat. Lean on the block. Nice deep inhale here. And a nice deep exhale. Nice deep slow inhale. And a nice deep slow exhale. Whenever you are ready, feel free to stay here for a few more rounds of breath if you would like. Slowly lift the chest. And just come back through tabletop, maybe shake out that leg if you'd like. I'm going to switch to the other side, so opposite leg comes in between the palms. You grab onto the blocks if you'd like. Extend that leg nice and long. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. And whatever knee is down, make sure the corresponding hip is right above it. First thing we'll do is we'll inhale to lift the chest, nice straight spine. Exhale, chest towards the toes. You'll be trying out any of the variations. Always take the blocks with you. You turn towards the outside edge of the mat here. See how that feels on the body. Always try the balance. One thing you can do if you're working on the balance, you can stack the blocks. Walk the hands back. Maybe as you're working on this balance, you can always start to rest the forehead on the blocks first. Walk the hands back just to help with the balance, starting out. And then extend the arms. Nice and high. See how that feels. Wherever you are in this moment, nice slow breath. Breathing in for at least a breath count of 3. And breathing out for at least a breath count of 3. Whenever you are ready, and slowly release. Slowly make our way to lizard pose, placing the sole of that front foot onto the mat. We tucking the back toe, lift that back knee, nice low lunge for a second. Lower that back knee, untuck the toe, you can leave it tucked, either or. Outside hand to the inside of the foot. Walk that foot towards the outside of the mat at a 45-degree angle. We're assessing the body here first. And then start to lower the chest down to the block. Not the chest, sorry. You can lower the forearms down to the block. Or pillow. To support the body, we can lower the forearms down to the mat. We're allowing that knee to just drop open to the side here. Making a nice deep inhale here. And a nice deep exhale. whenever you are ready, maybe you stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Just lift the chest. Make our way back to tabletop. Maybe shake out that leg just a tad bit. And we'll find a seat. Grabbing the strap if you have one. If not, again, no worries. Into half butterfly. So half butterfly, we start with the soles of the feet on the mat. We'll extend one leg nice and long. And the opposite knee just drops open to the side here. Make sure the leg, whatever knee is out there, make sure it is supported. Mine is not going down to the ground, so I'm going to support it with a blanket just so I can focus on my breath and not on lifting or keeping that knee lifted. Whenever you are ready, take that strap, place it underneath the foot. With or without the strap, first thing we'll do is inhale to lift the chest, nice straight spine. And exhale, that's when we start to lean the chest towards the toes. And with the strap, we're just slowly walking the hands down the strap. Without a strap, just slowly walking the hands down the mat towards the foot. Only going as far as your first sensation. You stop there. Take nice, slow, and deep inhales and nice, slow, deep exhales. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath on your own. You can slowly walk the hands back up the strap or back up the mat. And we'll switch to the other side. You shake out the legs. Slowly opposite foot on the mat. Allow the knee to drop open, be supported if necessary. And the strap beneath the foot. First thing we'll do, nice straight spine on the inhale. Exhale, walk the hands down the strap or down the mat towards the foot. If you have a strap, you're not pulling, not much arm strength here, just allowing it to guide you towards the foot. Nice, slow, deep inhales. Nice, slow, deep exhales here. You are ready. Take your time. Slowly walk the hands back up the mat or up the strap. Release the strap. Legs nice and long. And place the soles of the feet onto the mat. Grab up underneath the thighs and lower all the way down to our backs. Figure four, we'll cross one ankle, opposite knee, whatever foot is lifted, make sure it's nice and flexed. We'll grab on to the opposite shin and pull the knee in towards the body. Nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. Closing the eyes here, focusing on the breath. And whenever you are ready, you slowly switch to the other side. Releasing, you shake out the leg if you want. It's the opposite leg over, but it's nice and flexed, grabbing on. Shin pulling the knee in towards the body. Whenever you are ready, go ahead and release the legs, and we'll bring the right knee back into the chest. The left knee will follow. We'll grab onto opposite wrists, forearms or elbows over the knees. You can rock them side to side to massage the lower back. Grab onto the outsides of the feet for happy baby. Whenever you are ready, bring the knees back into the chest, pull them nice and tight. Nice tight ball forehead towards those knees. And then release everything down onto the mat for Savasana. Feet are 8 to 10 inches apart, arms are down by your sides, palms facing up. Eyes are gently closed. Please feel free to stay in Savasana for as long as you can. Start to relax the forehead, the space in between the eyebrows. Slowly make your way all the way down the torso to the hips, just relaxing each and every body part. And then start from the hips and then move all the way down to the tips of the toes. Relaxing each and every body part. And make your way back to the breath and allow it to lead you to stillness. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Vinyasa practice. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.